And I need no further introduction to Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. Now, Super Smash Bros. is, well, Super Smash Bros. It's pretty self-explanatory. For those of you who, for one reason or another, don't know, Super Smash Bros. Is an Nintendo fighting game in which you take control of a famous Nintendo character, such as Mario, Bowser, Link, Zelda, 50 other characters, oh, and Sonic. Yeah, Sonic is a Sega character, and for some reason he is in Smash. Way to go, Sonic. Anyway, so Super Smash Bros. Is you grabbing a couple friends and fighting to the death with these Nintendo characters. But of course told in a Nintendo family-friendly style way. Now, the previous game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it varies differently with this new installment. Some for the better and some for the worse. Now, the Super Smash Bros. Doesn't really have a story, unlike Super Smash Bros. Brawl did. For example, you don't really there's no Subspace Emissary campaign mission. There is usually just you fight a bunch of enemies, you fight Master Hand, then you fight Master Core, which are, the first is a well-known antagonist, the second is completely new to the newer game, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, if you listen to Game Theory, they will tell you that this is representing the creator of Smash and the entire franchise of the games, him fighting to avoid sequelization of said Smash games, and the fact that he is slowly growing tired of being Master Hand. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Oh, I'm so getting sued for this. But anyway, the actual gameplay is solid. The graphics are great, they've been greatly updated since the Brawl days in 2009, and the gameplay, there's far more moves for each person. There's your basic A attacks, there's your basic wake-ups, counters, blah blah blah. And I went into this review a relative novice to fighting games. I enjoy them, but they're not my favorite genre. But of course, this is probably one of my favorite fighting games I've ever played. Of course, it's in a really cartoony fashion. Instead of, a health bar like most fighting games, there is basically a box, and whoever knocks the person out of the box, i.e. this Nintendo world, wins. Now, this does have a few problems, as people who probably should be dead are somehow able to, simply climb their way back onto the ledge and fight again. You knock them off, they climb up, you fight again. You knock them off, they climb up, you fight again. On and on and on and on and on. And that does get a little weary. But, of course, it's Smash. It's not supposed to represent real life in any way, shape, or form. And it is kind of fun to see if you can come back from getting hit when you have 300%, which is how damage is accumulated. Higher percent means you get knocked further and further towards the edge. Of course, there are one, maybe two downsides, at least from what I can see.